What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. It's time to jump on in. It's ritual time. Void traveling. Getting me the fattest loots. Void traveling. Based on what I'm seeing, I'm assuming there's like a melee and a chest out there somewhere that will further amplify a rifle build. And that's what I want to find. But they both go to the same area. Alright, what are we up against in here? More damage when Antea has low spirit points? Oh, I don't even gain spirit points from using a gun, so that works out easy.
Pay attention.
Yeah, it's pretty busted. I really like that. We hadn't had a chance until now to really just see how busted that could be, and oh boy is it busted. Schmack, reload. Schmack, reload. Which, I'm pretty sure we've committed at this point. We have too much good shit to not run a rifle build. Which I'm having fun with it, so I don't mind, but just in case someone was like, yeah. Do you think you're gonna go back to the other build? No, no, I don't think I will.
Think you can take on a ghost? It's on you.
Shit.
I have another insight.
Damn! It's a little tricky to pull it off. But, you know, you have to know what attacks I can interrupt with the stock, but the damage output is definitely insane. Okay, wait, hang on. This one feels more important.
This one is incomplete.
Oh, we're good to return to Nelly.
You'll be free soon enough, you bastard.
Pillars.
Oh, I thought I had to banish that for some reason. Let's do that next time. Easy clap on that void. Where are we at? Oh. On the Witch's Island. Oh, let's see. What sort of treasures did the Void have in store for us? It had Silver Executioner. Oh, tell me it's good. Hitting an enemy with a heavy attack increases the damage of the next punch by 200%. Wisdom and Persistence. I'll put it on. Just because stats. But I'm not really a fan of it. Like, it's okay. It's not terrible. But it doesn't really, I mean, well, to be fair, with a punch build, it would be wild. So you could heavy, swap, and then punch, which I think there isn't there a, I think there might be a quick swap that does something like that. After a parry, you switch. After a block, you switch. After the third light attack to trigger a punch. After a front dodge to trigger a melee attack. Right after you block to trigger a punch attack that ignores resistance. You know what? I have this, those. Trigger a punch attack that ignores resistance. That is 40% amplification because I have the perfect one there as well. So using that with this, like I hit a heavy attack, I go into a block, a perfect swap, that might do an immense amount of damage. Like an unreal amount of damage. I'll need to test that in my next one. First, we're gonna head back to dear old Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Oh, hang on. Actually, let's, No, what was the other thing I got? That's insane. You were insane. You're also pretty insane, but you can't be upgraded. Nelly, oh Nelly, what do you have for me? Badass chest or badass weapon?
Mr. McCrae, how good? It's not much. No.
Thank
you.
Ivory riposte. Sounds like a parry weapon. Parrying increases the damage of the next light or heavy attack by 75% and it has dex and vit on it. Ooh. I like that a lot because I'm not usually getting into melee, but even while I'm aiming, I can get a parry off still. So parry and do an almost double damage heavy attack. That. Let me test out the Silver Executioner thing. But that might be it. That might be the weapon I've been waiting for. Because parrying is good, you know, regardless of playstyle. Whether I'm playing primarily rifle or I go back to heavy at some point, parrying is always going to be good. And so that is that's a weapon that I could take all the way up and I wouldn't feel like I wouldn't be like, oh, I should have waited. I should, you know, I should have waited a little bit before I invested my points. Like, no, that's always going to be good. I'm surprised, you know, I honestly didn't expect the amount of build diversity that I'm seeing, you know. We have rifle-oriented builds, we have punch-oriented builds, manifestation-oriented builds, we have builds that, rifle, punch, manifestation, heavy. I'd say those are probably the main ones if I was to, like, break them up, but pretty good. Couple of very distinct play styles that kind of arise. What we got here? Navigator. Is that my second nav? My first. We're going to Boston. Like how when she first told me about the voids, there was all this, like, you know. Alright, so hang on, let me see. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to... Okay, so that did a decent chunk of damage. Did a decent chunk of damage, and what am I supposed to do after hitting an enemy with a heavy attack? Oh, shit. I'm gonna hit you with a heavy. Alright. So that did 145. I think that counted. Let me see. 48. So from 48 to 145. That's a pretty significant jump. It's a pretty significant jump for sure.
Make it yield.
We Highland kiss for you.
An extra 100 damage on it. But that is kind of a very... I mean, 100 damage on that hit from working in a heavy attack, and I'm going for a block. That could be good, because the heavy attack is going to give me the energy I need to swap. Let me... melee damage at 17. Block damage on this is also at 95. The other consideration is this will boost dex, which is going to help my rifle, whereas this is wisdom and persistence. So perfect switch makes sense. And her spirit points. This would help my rifle more. Let me look at the upgrades for you. I need an elite, and then I can get that. Nest silt I would need, and then I could get that. Oh shit. Nest silt and 1 elite gem. No, 2 nest silt and 1 elite gem, and I could completely max this out. Fuck. That's... where do I find nest silt at? Obtained by defeating nests or bought from witches. I don't think I've seen any nests for a while. That's got me thinking... Well, I know the parry will be good. I'll play with Saber and Firebane for now, since it's just upgraded more. But especially because it has dexterity on it, that's going to mesh better with the build that I'm running. Open the way.
Ivy blocks the path.
No! Damn it. I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. Oh, that's not happening. Yes, we'll go back to town. Sad. Probably would have gotten, I bet that has the chest I want. Be like... Headshots are increased by 300%, but normal shots are decreased by 100. Still take that shit. It'd be awesome. Found the chest. I just gotta find the other pieces. You're probably one. Hang on, let me interact with it so it uncovers that as my thing on the map.
Looking at this is giving me the willies. Is it cursed?
Yes, it's cursed. There's a big purple glow. Come on. I might run by the witch and see how expensive that stuff is, because the idea of fully upgrading the parry sword, having my weapons completely maxed would be big, real big. So I'm not sure on the... it's the other guy? It's her husband? I see. Why are you hanging out in here, bro? Oh, that's her. Never mind. But her husband was hanging out. I'm like, why are you haunting me now? I like your smell. It's a good cologne. Ghosts can smell? Two nest silts and one elite gem. I probably can't buy all of that. The elite gem, I'll probably skip on since I'm finding elites fairly frequently. The nest silts, it's been a while since I found a nest, so let's pick up two of those. If I can get all three, fantastic. I'll just bottom out my resources and get them, but I don't have high hopes. I wish the camp was a little closer to our witch friend.
What can...
Damn. Well, buy that. What can I sell you? Don't know what I need soul shards for, but I have 18 of them. Shooting at soul grabbers are bought from witches. It's a lot to sell. No, I think I wait. Let me just wait. I'll wait. Because with my luck, I'll sell them, and then suddenly I'll get something that's like, I need 10 of those to upgrade. And I'll be like, and fuck me. I screwed up. So this leaves us with needing one nest and one elite. Which the only thing I gotta do is just go to question marks. question marks. Find a nest. There's probably actually a nest if I just follow the main quest a bit. But there'll be specter nests down there. I think where I want to go. Oh? Did I not get that shelter or that haunting case or this? Alright, let's go back and clear out that stuff this episode, I guess. I wonder if I can redo them. Because the fast travels are always, you know, they bring you to like the end of an area and pop you back out into a main area. But it's still showing me like, hey, this is the cost. So can I hop back in and repeat the challenge and kill everything? Get more experience? Like, because I got a ton of stuff the first time I did the rifle damages boosted one. And going back and doing that one now, oh. I would be like, one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. I would just be a god.
You're done.
And this rifle build is turning into the Red McWraith fuck around and find out setup. You want to rush me? Boom, rifle stock. Boom, blast to the face. I don't know how I missed this when I was over here before. Maybe I just didn't see it in the snowstorm and then I navigated past it. It's rare for me to miss a checkpoint. Well, a checkpoint, but rest point, you know what I mean. Should have actually got it when I just came over here to do the rift a little bit ago. Oh, I know why I missed it, because it's by the curse.
Oh, Vardy.
Did you see that?
Let's follow it.
Reinforcements!
Watch out. Spectre positions. You're within gun range, Red. Try to find a way across. Up there.
I said, I'm not here to find a way across. I'm here to find a spot to take a nap.
This would do nicely if I wanted to put my legs up.
Alright, let's get the camp. Okay. Let's go you. I must have passed by that. I wonder why I didn't grab it. Actually, you know what? It's probably no, if there were roots I would have seen them. Unless there were roots in front of it and I just didn't mark them on the map. I need to do more of that because I'll see something and I'll be like, "Oh, I can't get past that," and I'll ignore it. But if I at least go up and I touch it, it'll then be marked for me. Don't worry, lady. I'm gonna help you and your ghost in a second here. Yeah, why would I have just run past you? I am not one to pass free stat boosts. Oh, that's good. Oh man, should we go do the ghost? Also, stuff. There's stuff all over the place, man. Let's try and knock out some of this stuff. Because right now, my main objective is really I gotta find an elite and I gotta find a nest. That way I can upgrade parry sword to god levels, because the whole heavy into a block into a spirit thing, not really doing that much of it. I mean, actually, it wouldn't be that hard, because I can do a spirit swap after a reload, or after a stock hit. So I would just need to work heavy attacks, quick heavies into my combat chain. And was an extra 100 damage. That's high. I haven't been parrying, but the stat boost, that's the big thing. The stat boost is considerable. I think this stuff might all be below me. Endless spectral activities, an endless cluster. Type of cluster can be repeated, its intensity will increase. You can recognize an endless cluster through its reddish ambient color. Okay.
See these body parts? Good place to manifest what may linger nearby.
So, what's an endless elite? Are you fucking kidding me? So can I just
Turn out and turn up.
farm the shit out of elite gems on this guy?
That corpse is gonna shoot. I'm still here.
Stop that shit.
It's about to shoot. That corpse is gonna shoot.
I feel like I'm bloody target practice.
I have another in sight.
Why do I get the feeling that we're sick to death? Your funeral! You're done.
Oh, Banish refills faster and does more damage. Okay, so I should just be...
Marcin left.
Elite gem. And one all attributes. Intensity 2. So I can just keep doing this. More light attack and punch attack damage. Okay.
Think you could take on a ghost?
I didn't even notice that I was getting different challenge things as I was in here. Oh shit! Damn, that did not work out there. Okay. All right, you got a freebie that time. I definitely could have passed that. I just got that was a very bad situation kind of caught right there.
Show your shape in flesh. There's more of it.
Once more with healing. Look out!
Try this on for size. This on for size.
This elite. Power increased when all attributes. Do I not get an elite gem though? That's kind of whack. I was really excited. I thought I found a elite gem spawn or an elite gem farm. More heavy charged attack damage. I mean, I will say it's still kind of cool, even if I'm not getting what I thought. You know, the fact that I could do that over and over and over and over. I don't know what, like it says endless. I don't know if it's actually endless, but if nothing else, you could farm a shit ton of stat points doing that over and over again. Now, show me a nest.
Easy as pie.
I bet you can't cook.
Honestly, I don't think we've seen a nest since, like, near the start of the game. Let's run over. I'm gonna... Since we did the voids, we'll try to do the voids. We did the one void and now we're just kind of marking off things. This can be another longer episode. Really want to find a nest. I have a feeling if I don't find a nest over here in one of these two, I'm gonna, too far. I'm gonna go, main story. I'll do Flame in the Dark. Because based on the descriptions, I am gonna guess that there's probably a nest down in the mine. So I can get a plot nest. And then with that, we can max out our thing. Which I think I am going to go for the parry sword. If nothing else, just because it's a good stat stick with the dexterity on it. But I like the idea of getting a parry and then doing like a quick heavy attack or a quick light attack for some damage. Because if nothing else, that's, you know, that's going to be good regardless of the build I go. If I start finding some stuff that really ramps up my charge attacks and I go that route, I'm good. If I stick with rifle, I'm good. Like, no matter what playstyle I choose. Parry into damage is always going to be welcome. Should have hit this stuff when I came over to check out the rift that was unfortunately locked. Oh, this might be a nest. I'm seeing lots of little guys. Wait, that might be a nest right there.
Spectral nest.
Fuck, yes, dude.
I better command them to show themselves. No step from the shadows.
More light attack and punch damage.
Reinforcements. They brought more friends.
You'll get it next time.
Away with you.
Oh, they do look annoying.
They brought more friends.
There's a tough one. I can help.
Alright, got my nest silt and my fragments. They're good. That's going to be a full upgrade. We got the other one. locked chest. It's like the least interesting thing to find on the map.
I'm gonna need a key.
Alright, so looking at it, we got the locked chest, we got that, but we can't go there. We got the endless elite. I'm a bit curious what happens if I go this way. I mean, this has turned into an exploration episode, so let's explore. I'm not sure I'm going the right way. It's just straight southwest, it is. Is it more of the region? Is it a new region? It is
Enjoying your feast of lesser living
your
farming.
roots.
Don't be so loud. The wisps might hear you and come out.
So we're not going that way. So I have a feeling if I... Let's go do that. The question is, which main objective gives me the way to bypass the roots? And I have a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be down in the mines, so... I still gotta go back to the other town. I came out here and I was like, yeah, new place. But I'm thinking, well, maybe it's either of them. Because the way the map works, it shows like the path splits. Like the game expects you to do maybe just one of them and not both. Which I suppose you could say that I accomplished my goal in coming out here. I got, you know, I came out here to find some new stuff, and I got a new weapon, and I got some new gear. Still don't have a chest, but I think that's in the other thing. There's a haunting case here, but this haunting case is back in the other place. Ah, so much to do. Let's go get this one ghost, just because it's like out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's definitely attached to this zone, but I think it'll be a quick one compared to some of the other ghosts we've gone after. Plus it feels a little bad. I've run past them like 3 times now, and I know they need help. My job as a banisher. Though, there's a campfire. Let me go upgrade my swords. I mean, it's right here. I might as well, right? Ivory, repos, dex bit. Higher block damage than the other stuff. Upgrade. 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 That's the big consideration too, is these are 95 block. I haven't seen, you know, 85, 85, 90. 95 melee damage is up to 20 with them, and then pretty nice chunk of dex, and still a nice chunk of vitality too. I might as well upgrade if I can. My other elite gem, and then nest stuff. Wow, 4 nests. So, stats. Oh, you I'm not sold on. You I like still. What do you need to upgrade? Oh, shit. An elite gem, and then ghastly consecration, silver, and then 3 elite gems. Damn. By you. because you're not going anywhere. 3 elite gems. Oh, it's so mediocre. There's a better chest somewhere out there for me. I just gotta find it. Alright, now with the last 15 minutes of this episode, we will go try and help this ghost.
Hold there! Wait!
Why leave me like this?
I was just running past her to check for loot, and she teleported anyway. Magnetite's pretty rare. It's only the 5th I've gotten.
Sit down.
I like how we get the snow build up on the beard and the mustache and everything. Cool little attention to detail.
Here you are. Good day. My name is Rebecca Hardgrave. How may I help you? Are you the one who's attracting the wolves? Wolves? What wolves? Who are you exactly? I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means? Banishers? That means... you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. But not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
New Eden's a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. We were to open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both. Together. Yet he's there, alone. If you know where he is, why not just go there? I've tried. At first I was able to visit him in the quiet as he slept. I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well. There's no delicate way to ask this, I'm afraid. How did you die? We left civilization in New Eden town for the cold desert of Fort Jericho. The path was steep and rough, and we were greatly burdened. It was hell, but we walked through it together. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. A pain that grew, a great, uncontrollable tremor. Fatigue, a deathly fatigue. Fardy was at my side as ever. He held my hand, bade me sleep. When I opened my eyes, I was here, alone.
We have to go now.
I don't like that.
Please.
I don't like that one bit. Sounds to me like her husband abandoned her. And yeah, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that.
What are you thinking?
It's more of a feeling. Something's wrong.
She said he never visited. Why? Was it too painful? Or is it something else?
I have a feeling he's the one responsible for her dying. I mean, let's be honest, this game doesn't have happy endings. I know I've been banishing people, but I'm probably not getting a happy ending myself. I just don't see it coming, the way this game goes. Alright, Farty, where are you? Tell me about your wife. That was a weird sound, was cutting out a little bit there. You don't know where I can find a Farty?
Hello, you. Name's Red McCraith. You look a landlubber to me. He that does good.
Oh.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you.
One of these days, I shall poison your soup.
Miller.
A store. Ferdinando's? Closed. Are we in the right...
Anyone home?
No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. What is this?
A sanza. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
Carved in the form of an amulet, but not yet finished.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
He definitely killed her. I can't come back anymore. I can probably exit through that door now. Or enter.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy.
Tire estate, jewelry box, paintings, and mirrors.
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher. Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Aye. I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you.
She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty, though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept. Well, stuff looks good. Let's trade.
Now, my friend.
Stuff looks like shite. He's got nothing.
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Is he wiping the slate clean and moving on?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Ingersoll store and the blacksmith. Noted.
All right, well, we're coming up on an hour. I thought this was going to be a quick and dirty. Obviously, it's not. So let's wrap up. I think next episode, I really do enjoy these. So next episode, let's do the haunting cases. We'll get through those. And then after that, I think I might shoot back down to the Harrows to do that. And then I think we'll get back on main objectives. So stay tuned. I'll catch you in a bit with more.